I'm going to take the hood, deck lid, 2 doors, and the 2 rear fenders to get sandblasted. So I'm going to try to fit everything in the back of my Nissan Xterra. See how well I can get it all in there. Might have to make 2 trips, not sure. Before I was gonna load the doors up to get sandblasters here, but I gotta finish disassembling everything. So I'm gonna take out all the little rubber things for the door panel and pull that out, pull the seal off. I think I might grab a heat gun, try to get this rubber off. I'm gonna put it in time lapse while I do all that. I got all the goo, the sound deadening off in there. I ended up heating it up with my wife's hair dryer because that's the best heat gun when you don't have one. And I used a razor blade and kind of scraped off all the stuff. So now the doors are just all metal. I did both of them inside and out. Now I'm gonna attempt to load them up in the back of my rig. It's got one more fender left. Might stick it up here. So maybe a couple bungee cords just to kind of keep it from bouncing. There we go. Good enough. Got a box of stuff here too. I got hinges. Got heater. Hopefully you'll be able to sandblast these too. Maybe I'll stick these in the front here. Yeah, I'll just stick them on the floor in the front. Let's see. All right. Good to go, hopefully. Got all the parts over to the sandblaster. The door, 2 doors, back 2 fenders, hood and deck lid. I gave him the hinges, glove box, tail lights, also to sandblast, but not sure if he'll be able to do that or not. So I'm gonna start, I think, maybe I'll just start on this quarter panel right here. And maybe sand this a little. I know I'm gonna have to cut this out probably and replace some metal. So from the factory, they put foam up there. You guys see it? And apparently that holds some moisture, causes it to rust. So I'm gonna obviously pull all that foam out, but I'm gonna sand. I'm gonna probably do about an hour today, see how far I get, but I think I'm gonna start there. Here I'm just cutting the headliner off the quarter glass there. It wraps around and it's glued on. Just cutting it back so I can get underneath it to remove all the paint. So that took me exactly an hour. I used 80 grit on the DA and then wire wheeled all the nooks and crannies here. It's a lot easier to get in to those areas. And then it's like there's some previous body filler. No big deal. But that took me an hour. I would wire wheel while the air compressor was trying to catch back up. So I'd kind of go back and forth on purpose to let the air compressor kind of catch up. So I got this left. I'll probably end up doing the jamb here, grinding that stuff off, and see. I'm gonna replace that piece, but maybe I'll end up wire wheeling all this and that part up where the headliner goes. Just try to get this whole side wire wheeled and DA'd, sanded. See how far I get. Might go maybe another half hour. We'll see. The wire wheeling takes a lot longer, but I'll finish DA-ing that, and then maybe I'll work my way down and do that jamb, and then I'll worry about that later. Alright, I got that sanded. I gotta get those two, or actually there's three bolts out for the running board. That one snapped off when I was originally taking the running boards off, and these ones stayed. Let's see if I can get them to go. This one feels like it's gonna come off, maybe. It's gonna go real slow. Okay. That one came out. Here. Feels real tight. I don't know. Try to go slow. Feels like it might snap. This one here. This one feels decent. I did just spray some penetrating lube on it. Yeah, this one's gonna go. That one came out. Okay. Let's see if I can get the rest of this one out. It looks like it's close. There it goes. Okay. Sweet. Nope. I'm gonna call it a day. Show you what I got done here. This whole side is pretty much paintless. I got all up in here. Rust holes I'm gonna have to cut out. It's gonna be fun. And then this one too, I'm sure is gonna look like that. So definitely holes there, so I'll need to patch that in. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna weld up in here. Let's see. It's gonna be fun trying to patch that. It's so close to that line there. Give it a whirl. So I got it all sanded down to here. Need to weld in those. Need to drill this out and retap that. But today, hour and a half, and then I started getting this done. That's where I'm ended. We gotta go to Costco. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you like this content, please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Thank you. Appreciate it.